Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode by Donaram. It's Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, and we're in episode 4. So we've had quite an interesting trial thus far, and some new evidence is being presented.
And there's an old man on the loose.
Yes, we need to find him. So let's get into it.
Also, a bunch of samurai dogs gave their lives for this investigation. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a murder?
A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder.
Such a good romance novel title. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed?
Ellipsis. I don't believe not Edgeworth.
Some painful memory. Sorry.
Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. Ellipsis. But he'd never take anyone's life. Never.
Nick.
Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, eh, Maya?
Swooning? Me? Oh, yeah. I do remember feeling faint.
Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Me? Well, my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on. I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today.
You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
Ha 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 ha! But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know. But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Ellipsis.
Nick?
I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two?
Edgeworth and who else? You mean, right?
Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry.
Not me. But why you, Larry?
Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Ellipsis.
Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
Ellipsis. You don't know him, but you didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney?
Wait. Was that when you two were classmates?
Yes, in grade school.
Ah.
They saved me, Miles, and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about?
Sorry, I kind of forgot.
Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today.
Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. Ellipsis. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial, a class trial.
A class trial.
You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home.
I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah. Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So I thought you did it.
Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Trial?
So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. I didn't do it.
Just admit you did it. I'm not gonna play with you anymore. Give me back my 50 cents I loaned you.
Wow. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. His first objection.
You shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs.
Miles.
It wasn't you who stole my money, was it?
No.
Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent.
But, Miles, it was your money that was stolen.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other people. We don't need proof.
Why don't y'all just shut up? Oh, there Butz.
This is always how it is. Everybody's ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I forgot. That's what I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school.
Why were you in class that day?
If I had been there, they would have thought I'd done it.
Oh.
So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the Butz.
I mean, who actually stole the money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The boatman.
Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after class. After that, during that. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father.
I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney.
Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The TL6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
Ellipsis. That was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. He never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him to learn why he'd become who he became. That's when I decided.
You don't mean that's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him.
pretty extreme measures just to talk to the guy.
Yeah, really. Whoa, Nick. So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you.
Oh, it's Phoenix.
Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick.
Nick, we have to save Mr. Edgeworth. If it's the last thing we do.
Right. It may very well be.
First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker / noodle stand man. We need to find out who or what he is.
He's a wet noodle. I'd
Settle
settle for who.
It's Yanny.
I
Yeah,
guess
funny.
I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Ellipsis. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Can we talk to Edgeworth in the detention center now?
Oh, we can.
You look grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial.
Class trial? What do you mean?
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade?
Lunch money? Oh. Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that.
Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney.
Ridiculous.
Gee, thanks.
That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple, to a fault even.
Well, maybe yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth.
Perhaps.
Hey, Edgeworth. Why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right?
I couldn't let myself deny reality like you.
What do you mean?
My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, right, but I'm not that good of a person.
One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right?
Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father.
Oh.
His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook.
That would be Robert Hammond.
On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder.
Lost your memory.
Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys.
What's your relationship with Von Karma?
He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him.
So he's like my sister was to you, Nick.
He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he's obsessed with doing everything perfectly.
Perfectly, huh?
In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever.
But that's...
I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away.
Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow.
He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit.
No kidding.
Can we present evidence to him? Like the DL6 photo?
Yeah, the picture of Misty.
I want to know what her deal is with this.
Sorry, I'm not sure I can help with that. What are the envelopes we have now?
The file on
just
the
the whole-
DL6 incident.
It was that case that changed my life. And tomorrow, on December 28th, its statute of limitations runs out.
Tomorrow? Could that be a coincidence?
No, it's not.
But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
What about the other envelope over on...
Hey, here's your dead dad.
Oh my god.
Dude, show it to him. Nick, no, that's the photo of his father.
You're right.
Okay, game
Now
knows.
probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories.
What is it?
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh. You really want to see it?
Yeah. Oh, it's the autopsy.
So where do we want to
Is
go?
Grossberg back? I'm just curious. We
You
had
did
the
say you would
option.
be back today.
He's out again.
When does he work anyway?
Now, don't be harsh. Guess we all have to come back later.
No, we've already been
We
here.
can just go back to the boat shop.
Yeah, we need to go to the boat shop, definitely. Hey, pal. Long time no see. Since yesterday. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I nearly snapped my tie in half.
Sorry about that.
No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Now we can go in the woods today, pal.
Reloda was camping? Lotta?
Hey, the woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out about Lotta. He got pretty mad. No one can go in there for a while.
I guess. Yeah.
Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Watch out for the angry park ranger.
Huh? The steel eyesore is missing.
Eyesore?
Looks like that hot dog stand is closed too.
Well, we did eat all those hot
coronavirus.
dogs. Because Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. The old caretaker got away.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
Him?
I'd know that clearing a throat anywhere.
Oh, hello, my boy. What might you be doing here? Oh, for a walk? Going walkies? All the days of my youth. Like the scent of a fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg! This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right?
Well, I'm not sure about that.
Oh, what do you mean by that? Not sure, huh? Not talking. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance.
Thanks.
Okay.
Bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here? Who knows?
A parrot.
Bird's okay.
Ellipsis.
Nobody's home.
Hello, squawk.
Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly.
Hello, squawk.
I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself.
Hello, squawk.
Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick.
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something.
Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Great, now the bird's going to hate me.
Well, we can look at the safe finally.
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228, squawk.
Let's open it, Nick.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Aw, but hey, he keeps it locked, right? There must be something of value in there.
I'm not so sure.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there.
I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter? Boring.
There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth?
Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm going to read this whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now this is time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on... Well, fuck. This is
the whole thing.
Wow. Your Honor,
This
I
is
predict
exactly
this
what I figured
trial
out
will
in
end
court.
in 3 minutes.
Oh my God, if we did the 3 minutes thing back, that would just be icing on the cake.
What do you think it means?
Nick?
I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond, he called out Edgeworth. He was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. I mean, we just walk in the court and show that.
Is there something else in the safe?
What's wrong?
Oh, never mind.
What? Tell me.
When I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week.
Oh.
That's why I didn't want to tell you.
Why didn't the caretaker? Yeah.
He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial.
It wasn't exactly sound of mind either.
Yeah.
People don't usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them.
Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right?
Right, but don't all the fish on the wall look really puny to you?
Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away.
Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him.
Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial.
Right. Pasta restaurant thing was a lie.
What, you thought he was telling the truth?
Does the fishing pole have a thing on it this time?
Something seems fishy about it.
That fishing pole looks expensive.
Oh, no, it's the same thing.
Oh, maybe we should bring in Detective Gumshoe.
Don't you think the caretaker would mind?
He's guilty, doesn't matter.
Well, we just had
Just swap it out.
Yeah. Oh, we do have the metal.
Yeah.
It's reminding us we had the metal detector.
Yeah, swap out the metal detector.
Maybe we'd better not.
We totally should.
Okay, but the game just reminded us that Grossberg exists.
I think I accidentally hit it. But
Okay,
yeah, I accidentally hit the R button during
so
Oh, okay.
judging. Okay, just gonna point this out. The game has just reminded us that Grossberg exists and told us we should go to his office, and now it's reminding us that we have a metal detector still.
that. Yeah.
It's true.
So I don't know exactly how the metal detector is gonna come into it, but
I mean, we should go talk to Grossberg anyway. I
yeah.
think.
And it also the game also made it impossible for us to exchange the metal detector after we got rid of missile.
Yeah.
I love
So we have to remember that it's there.
one day left.
You know,
Yeah, I know.
But no time to waste. Let's get going.
I had to come back here to get the Grossberg.
Yeah.
No, he's not there.
Wait, didn't he say to go there? To
Oh, my
talk
boy.
to him?
Well, let's go
I'm
to
trapped under my desk. Help.
let's go to the criminal affairs department.
Yeah, time has to pass.
Hmm.
Oh.
It's like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back.
Oh. He ain't coming.
Oh.
Really? Oh, yeah, he's looking for the boat shop caretaker.
Shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do.
Bow.
Good luck, Gumshoe.
Right. Gourd Lake entrance? No.
We can go talk to Edgeworth again about the note, maybe. Or just show it to him.
Oh, yeah, that plot. Get revenge on Miles
Edgeworth.
Edgeworth.
See this letter?
Hmm.
This came out of the safe in the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives.
I see. Revenge on me?
Who is that old guy anyway?
I don't know.
Could he be an innocent defendant who got declared guilty or something?
Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man, not at all.
So he was following this letter then.
Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men. Meaning myself and Robert Hammond?
It also says this is your last chance.
Last chance. Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on DL6 incident.
Wait, that old man. Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yogi.
The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago.
Oh.
The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim would pass to the court and Yogi was found innocent. Probably got fired or something after that.
I guess so.
Isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want revenge on you?
Right.
Yeah.
And there's something that's been troubling me these last few days.
You keep saying that.
I didn't know whether or not I should tell you.
You mean the nightmare?
I mean the nightmare.
It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime? You committed?
A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. Did he kill his dad? For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help us get us out. Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. What? What are you? Stop breathing my air. No, Father. He's attacking Father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I picked up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father!
Did he throw the gun?
I bet it went off and
Bang.
shot his dad.
Ooh-arg.
Oh man, he accidentally killed his dad. And with that screams, it's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
Some heavy shit. That's just a dream, though, right?
That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it is real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
What?
If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father.
This is bad.
What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, well, maybe.
No, Grossberg.
There is, Nick. There is someone else who knows about DL6.
Oh, the game actually respects our intelligence.
Yeah.
Mr. Grossberg.
Oh, hello there, my boy. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding. I can't believe you're not.
My. Just calm down and tell me what happened, hmm?
Mr. Edgeworth. Eep, eep, eep.
I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father.
It's only a dream. Only a dream.
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, why do you look so troubled, hmm?
Well,
Also consider this. Yogi certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Miles Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
no. No, I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. His 30 grand a year, gone forever. Thus he sought revenge. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close.
What do you know about Edgeworth's father?
He was a defense attorney without peer. Except me, maybe. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Me. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
My sister.
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise.
That's no surprise.
Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost and died in despair, as it were.
I see.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I was killed. The bailiff shot me. It was an open and shut case. Yet Yogi was found innocent.
Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was. You see. Yet now that I think about it, it seems Gregory was. It seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I
don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony?
Yeah.
That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Ghosts are real and they are capable of lying. Under oath.
I mean, it was Yogi's fault, to be fair. He's freaking out.
Yeah.
And that caused Edgeworth to throw the gun.
All right, so where are we going? Back to the criminal affairs department?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, nothing here.
All right, detention center.
Yeah, let's go talk to Edgeworth.
Nothing new.
Can we present him with
Cord Lake.
nothing? Nothing?
I feel like we need to present Edgeworth with something.
Yeah. Like Misty Fey or something. We think your dad is also a liar.
Sorry, I'm not sure what I can help you with that. The DL6 incident, maybe we can just show him the file?
We did that before, but
yeah, but maybe it's changed.
Yeah.
It's that case that
Okay,
changed my life.
Same thing.
Yeah, the same stuff.
Poor Edgeworth. Oh, can we present him with the DL6 file?
That's what I was thinking.
Or the letter we found on Revenge. Not one, but 2 trials. All thanks to that statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the DL6 incident has done will never be eased.
Why do we have a metal detector?
Well, we never gave it back. That's
I know,
why.
but why did it remind us?
Quite sorry.
What are the 2 pieces of evidence on the next page? Let's show him the note.
Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
For his own sake.
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent.
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. You'll understand soon enough. Wait,
What is it?
you'll understand now. This letter. I've seen this handwriting before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote
Is
this?
it Von Karma?
Von Karma. Unless Yogi wrote it himself.
Could it be Manfred von Karma?
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure.
Because he wants Yanny to go to jail, so he has a
Von Karma.
perfect record.
Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it.
Well, that made me think we got it wrong.
I used to see it all in the court reports.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred von Karma himself.
What does this mean then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth?
Edgeworth was showing him up, wanted to put him in his place.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
Oh, he was.
Oh my god.
If it truly was von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father.
Bang.
He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Oh no.
But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. And I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win, but he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Oh, sweet. They fought.
What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial, but Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence.
It was the only penalty Von Karma ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Oh,
A vacation?
yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in many years of prosecuting.
He doesn't take vacations? Like go to the sea or the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe.
You have a strange idea of vacations, Maya.
In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a bit.
If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation?
What do we do, Nick? Von Karma's gonna bring the DLC. DL6 DLC isn't it? What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to that?
I won't let him.
He's gonna try. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know.
I believe it's
I know.
manslaughter, actually.
Yeah, and he was a child at the time.
I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone.
But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care. I know he's not guilty.
Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg, thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand. The police materials,
Oh. Maybe we can go to the records room. Records. Oh yeah, they're looking for Yogi.
Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi.
It's
Oh.
you. I don't think
Oh.
Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
He's really pounding the pavement this time. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Check out records room.
Well, now, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Von Karma is in there now anyway.
Oh.
You can go in as long as he's there. Yeah, just arrived, actually.
Von Karma's in the records room.
Dusty as always.
We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they haven't had time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I just noticed that he isn't here.
Von Karma.
Oh, look around.
Here are the files collected of case reports. Quite a large volume here. Yeah, it's like a graveyard of police cases.
I guess my sister's case report is in here too, quietly gathering dust.
Looks like there are files inside this glass case. The case is so dusty I can't see what's inside.
Nick, it's locked. They must
They
keep
must keep-
important files.
They
in
must keep
there.
important cases in there. There are shelves stuffed with cases in the back of the room too.
Okay, there's a drawer ajar. Huh?
One of the drawers is open.
Someone must have been looking in it recently.
The label says unsolved cases. Evidence.
Unsolved cases.
Nick, the file for DL6. It's completely empty.
What are you doing in here?
Oh, I haven't seen him front forward.
Von Karma.
You! How do you know my name? Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed.
I can't see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor.
Oh, it's
Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate.
Mr. Von Karma. You had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me, a grudge against a mere defense attorney. Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did, but what I don't get is why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival.
That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of his trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell in the court tomorrow.
We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow.
Wouldn't that be a separate trial?
Should we present the letter to him?
Wouldn't he? I'm afraid he'll just take it.
I don't know.
I'm afraid if we show him things, he's going to take them away from us. And
Are we doing it?
I want to do it.
okay,
Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
Yanni Yogi? How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So you admit it. You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter.
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless.
What?
Nick, what is that thing?
A stun gun for self-defense, usually.
Indeed, 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
Gumshoe.
600,000. Oh,
Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now give me the letter.
no.
No!
Whoa, what are you? It's missile.
Run!
What?
Okay, good job, guys.
He got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence, all of it.
Yeah.
Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya. Maya, open your eyes. Maya!
It's a letter. Did he take it?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay?
I couldn't stop him. My little girl powers were too weak. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now.
She's going to end up calling the dad.
Oh.
I wish I hadn't woke up at all.
Maya. Oh, there has to be a way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Question mark. Maya. She's holding something.
Ah, a bullet from
What is
the
that? A bullet? DL6 incident evidence number 7 taken from the heart
Nice.
of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Still bears ballistic markings.
So we can confirm it wasn't from that gun. Well, which
I'll
gun?
prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless.
He'll prove it's the same gun as before, which could only have been gotten by someone with access to the evidence.
Maybe.
So, with that cliffhanger, tune in next time as we go into, I guess we're going into the court.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
fight the Mike Tyson
right.
The final battle.
The final battle of episode 4.
Yeah.
Stay tuned and thanks for watching.